welcome back to my channel. Now, believe it or not, it's been nearly 2 weeks since I went and did my big shop. Nearly 2 weeks. You wouldn't have seen it 2 weeks ago because I'm always a bit slow getting everything edited and uploaded, etc. But it has been almost 2 weeks. I picked up some bread in between times and a little bit of fresh produce. But apart from that, yeah, it's been 2 weeks. I have still got bits and pieces left, but we went off today because I needed to get some birthday presents for a couple of the kids. So we went somewhere different again. We live rurally, so wherever we go, we've got to travel. So we decided to try a different place for different shops. And while I was there, I thought I'd obviously do my grocery shopping as well to save another trip. So I've done enough shopping now for 2 weeks because I've got a hectic couple of weeks coming up with work and various things. So I've actually done a 2-week shop. I will probably have to pick up a bit of fresh produce at my local co-op in between times. But unless something unexpected happens, I'm not planning now on going off for 2 weeks. So there was an Iceland. I hadn't been around Iceland for ages, so I went around Iceland, bought a few things from there. There was a Morrisons. I popped and got a few bits from there, and then on the way out of town there was an Aldi, so we did whiz in and look in there as well. So this is my 2-week shop. Some of the things I got from Iceland I know I could probably have got cheaper from Morrisons, but it was heaving. There was some event on that we didn't realise, so when we got our parking space to go the Iceland's in town, we were not going to try and get into the Morrisons car park. Morrisons was packed, so it was less distance to carry from Iceland. So I got a few things from there, and so we didn't have so much to carry from Morrisons because it was further away from the car, if you know what I mean. So there we are. So without further ado, I'll show you what I've got. Table full of goodies. It is a little bit dark, I'm afraid. The weather is abysmal. The dog might cry in the background. She's been so used to going out all summer, to and fro, and we've had the door open, and now she can't go out to play because it's raining. So she keeps staring out the window and crying because she wants to go out. So anyway, I'll start with Iceland. Now, I'm not 100% what I've spent in each shop because I was buying bits for other people and stuff as well. So I've done a rough guide, and I think I spent round about £30 in Iceland. So the first thing I got was a nice big box of cornflakes for my husband. These were £4. This is the big 1 kilo box. I've still got plenty of oats, porridge oats left, so I didn't need anything. So that is his cereal for the week. Before I forget, my daughter had picked up some of his milk from Morrisons when she went and did her shopping, so he has got his milk as well. I think she picked up about 6 of his blue milk, soy milk that he likes, and she picked me up one as well. So we have got that in the cupboard that isn't in with this shopping. £4 for his cornflakes. He's still having salad wraps for lunch. These were reduced to 50p. I've got the 2 packs. I'm going to pop them in the freezer, and then he just pops them in the microwave, defrosts them, warm them up, and fills them with his salad for lunches. He really likes grapes. They had black and red grapes there, the seedless ones. They were on offer 2 for £4, and that seems quite a good sized punnet of grapes there. So I got those for him. Got him 2 iceberg lettuces. They were £1 each. Got him some salad tomatoes, they were £1. I got myself some lettuce, got a little gem. I prefer little gem or romaine. I'm not so keen on the iceberg. These were £1 each, and you get 2 little lettuces in there. I've got some mushrooms, they were £1. I hadn't bought bananas for a while, and I was really missing the bananas, so I got 2 packs. They were £1 each. They were a little bit green. 2 large cucumbers, they were £1 each, there to go with my salads. And then I saw these were £1 for 3 little limes, and I fancied making some lime water. I do like fruit water, so I bought those to have lime water. I hadn't had cranberry juice in a very long time, and I love cranberry juice, but because we're on such a strict budget, we don't really buy it anymore. But I thought I would get some for a treat. It was £1.85 for the ocean spray, but it is really good. I really like this cranberry juice, so I got that. I got this floret and carrot mix. This is carrot, cauliflower and broccoli. It's always a good standby to have in the freezer, and the dog is loving having a handful of veg with her tea lately. So this was £2 and that's for 750 grams. And then I saw these corn on the cobs and I thought, oh, I haven't had those for ages. And this was a big pack for £2. So I've got corn on the cob as well. And then I saw these deep pan Goodfellas cheesy pizzas. So I got these for my husband. They were on a deal, 3 for £5, and they're quite a good size because some of the pizzas are just too big and then those little pizzas are just too small. So these seem to be Goldilocks pizzas. So I got 3 of those and they hopefully are just right. And that was it. That was all I got in Iceland. Was that really £30? I've only had a quick add up. I could be completely wrong. But anyway, that's what I got. And then I went to Morrisons and I only did a little shop in Morrisons. This was just over £40. I mean, everything is just gone ridiculous. I got $3.69 these microwave jacket potatoes. I've started just using normal potatoes, but my husband really likes these. He said they're just quicker, easier. So I got some for him in the freezer, $3.69. I got him some ready meals, £2.30 for a tikka masala and £2.30 for a lasagna. So that's him sorted. I was missing the blueberries. I got lots of cherries when we went off for the big shop, and I'm missing blueberries. So I eat a lot of fruit. And I love it, and yeah, so I got fruit. These have gone up to £3 each, but this is for 2 weeks, and I put them on my overnight oats, and I've started making smoothies again and stuff because I just really enjoy it. So I've got lots of blueberries. Red pepper hummus for my husband to have with his wraps for lunch. They were $1.35 each. 2 red peppers, they were 65p each. Some of this Cathedral City cheese for him, £3.25. And then the sprouts are back. I love Brussels sprouts. Got a pack for £1. I got a cauliflower, £1.19 for quite a good size this week. And then I thought I picked up just normal broccoli, but it turned out it was organic broccoli, so it was £1.40. It better taste good for that. I just thought it was a nice deep green head, so I thought that might keep longer in the fridge. So I got those. Avocados. Do you know, I cannot remember how much they were, and I don't remember seeing it on my receipt, writing it down. So I'll find out and I'll pop it in the description box below how much the avocados were. I'm having like a bit of a green salady type thing to take to work with lettuce, cucumber and some avocado. So I thought I'd try that this week for a bit of a change. Very large eggs, 6 very large eggs, £2.35. They are quite big as well. My husband has egg on toast for lunch sometimes if he's not having a wrap. There's plenty of bread in the freezer. 65p each for a basmati rice. I've got 2. He likes to have that with a curry sauce. I've splashed out on myself this week, and I love fruit tea, and I usually buy the own brands and stuff, but I really wanted some different flavours because the own brands only do set flavours, and I've had the same flavours for a very long time now, and I decided that I was going to treat myself to some different flavour tea. So it was a bit pricey, but there's quite a lot of tea bags in there. This will last me a long time. So £2.50, I got spiced ginger and I got strawberry and raspberry. My favourite is strawberry and mango, but I'm finding it harder and harder to find. I bought another bag of sugar, £1.19, getting through loads of sugar at the moment, stewing all my apples and making jam. £1.80, it's got a box of tea bags for my husband. 45p, got myself some beans. I love these Morrisons beans, these are my favourite. My husband only likes Heinz, £1.45, got those for him. Then I got some more of these gravy granules, 73p, because they're still on offer, to go with my vegetables and stuff. I have veg and gravy, love that. I have got some potatoes in the fridge that need using up. 69p for some pasta for my husband, and then 60p for some custard creams for him to have snacking in the cupboard. And then the only other thing I got from Morrisons for £1, they had these sponge things. I thought they might be quite good for wiping the inside of the car. You know, when you're window messed up, your windscreen. But it does say they're magic sponges, so I don't know if it'll work or not. I might test it not straight in front of me first in case it does something weird to the window. But I thought for £1 I would give that a try, because I'm usually just trying to find a bit of tissue or something to wipe the inside of the car. So I've got those. So I'm just going to put my frozen in the freezer, and then I'll be back with what I got from Aldi. So on the way back, we popped into an Aldi. I've got some Aldi soy milk for my pepper pantry, so that's not included here because it's a separate budget, and I'll include it in a different video when I'm doing my pepper stuff. So my family members who are with me, and they're going, you bought a load of milk as well. It's not here because it's separate. So this is what I got from Aldi. Oh, if you hear strange noises, my dishwasher's on. I don't use it very often, but I'm sterilising a load of jars ready for my jam. So that's what the noise is in the background. So this is what I got from Aldi. It was around £11 something. I got some of these marrow rolls, meaty rolls, 89p for the dog. And then some porcelain pockets, 55p for the old farm cat. These bananas looked a lot riper than the ones I got in Iceland, so I could eat those now. They're just beginning to go spotty. That was 78p each bag, so I got 2 of those. This is what I actually went in for, apart from the milk for my prepper pantry. 85p. These stir-in sun-dried tomato sauces. My husband really likes these with his pasta, so I got 4 of those because it's a 2-week shop. I also got some mango chutney, 139. That's for his wraps. I got some more basmati rice just as I was there. It's 49p each for him because he really likes that with this curry sauce. I picked up 2 things of paracetamol. They were 35p. Both my husband and my daughter have been ill with some sort of flu-y type thing, so we've got through a lot of paracetamol, so I like to keep my cupboard stocked up. I bought some walnuts to go with my salad. They were £1.75, but I will make those last quite a while. And then I got some tomato puree. I did write it on. Was it 59p or 89p? I can't read my own writing. I think it's around 89p. So I got that to go with a couple of things I've still got left in the cupboard, so I can make up something or other with that. And that was Aldi. So it was £11 something or other, I think. Again, I've had to take off items I got for other things, so I think it was about that. And then we did pop into a bargain shop that was on the high street there for a quick look round. And so I got 2 boxes of this cappuccino coffees for my husband. He likes these. They were £1.29 each. I got my dog's favourite treats, and yes, she's already had one. Oh, and I got her some filled bone thing as well. It was £3.50 for a pack of 2 filled bones, which aren't here. She's had one of those as well. And the other I'd put away because she was getting very excited and wanting the other one. So, yeah. So I got that as well. These, I can't remember how much. I think they were £1. But I picked them up because she likes those. Poppets were on offer for 30p. I got those from my husband. I needed some batteries, these round circle ones for scales. They were £1.40. So I got those. Then I got some mints to go in my work bag, 99p. And then I did get some cheddars for my husband, these biscuits for £1. So that was all that I got. And then as we were walking down the high street, one of the local churches was giving out free reusable bags. So I got this really nice, quite a good size reusable bag with a really nice quote on. So yeah, I got that for free. So that was great. So I got that as well. And that was all my shopping. I've popped back in the cupboard to say goodbye because my dishwasher is so noisy. And that was my shopping. That'll be for 2 weeks. Now I know I could be a lot more frugal than that. And when I have to be, I will be. So I could save a bit more money, shave a bit more off that. But at the moment, that's doing as well. I could buy a lot more as well. I could be a lot less frugal. I think I do pretty well. I stick to the basics. My husband really likes some of the branded things. They just taste better. Some things do, some things don't. And he's quite set in his ways. He's not going to change now. He likes his Heinz baked beans, you know, so he doesn't do other things. He doesn't drink a lot. We don't go out or anything like that. So yeah, I spend a little bit more on the groceries than if I really needed to cut down, I really could. Now this should last a good 2 weeks. I might have to get a little bit of fresh produce like lettuce and stuff. We'll see how that goes. maybe some more broccoli. Not organic this time. I would love to eat all organic produce. In an ideal world, I really would, but I don't live in an ideal world, so we do the best we can. So I've got things left in the cupboard as well, so hopefully it might last longer than 2 weeks. We'll see. So there we are. That was my grocery shopping. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. I hope the rain has not caused too many problems for you. It's bucketing down here. It's been really wet and miserable this last few weeks. We did need the rain because we're on a natural spring and it was beginning to get rather dry and we were getting a little bit concerned. So we do need the rain, but it's sort of been a bit of a shock now that the nights are drawing in, the weather's really wet and windy, and yeah. But I'm not so bad. A lot of people are very unhappy. I don't mind. I still like my cozying up in front of the fire. I've got some nice new fruit teas now, so I'll be having my little teapot with my fruit tea in front of the fire, hopefully with a good old Hercule Poirot or Miss Marple on the go as well. So that would be great. So until next time, stay cozy.